What y'all eating? I always be asking. It's always a question.
I'm trying to be healthy, so oranges and water. I'm going to the gym after this.
Oh, okay. Getting it again.
Yeah, trying to maintain.
All right, go ahead, Shanice.
Oh, we live?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't even repost it. Oh well.
That's what I was telling you to go ahead and do.
Oh, to do it now? Reshare it on my page.
Yep.
All right, I'm doing that now.
Ain't nobody on now. But
did you put it in the movie club group?
We live there too.
Okay, bet. All right. Hopefully this go around will be better than last week.
I know, right?
So far, so good.
I might still have to make that post about them giving permission because apparently you got to do that. So we live in the group. Hey y'all, say hello when y'all come in so we'll know who's on. Thank y'all for joining Rants and Recaps. Oh shoot, let me turn it off because it's gonna be an echo. I'm so silly. Why is this? Why can I still hear it? And I got the mute.
Don't start that, see?
No, not on the come on. Y'all, welcome. Hello. Say hello.
Hey, y'all.
Welcome.
I'm almost done, y'all.
When y'all come in, say hello. Because we can see that somebody is on, but we can't see who's actually on until you actually speak or type something. We're going to be talking about BMF.
Yeah, I know. I've been kicking myself for making it seem like Mickey always be missing.
Yeah. Lindare, do you share like after it's over? Is that what you do?
No, I'm about to share it now. I usually share it during.
Oh, okay. You don't do it in the beginning like shit. You gotta post and everything. What you eat? Did you say? I just be
Mixed nuts.
Oh.
So funny. Trying to be healthy too.
Oh, that's good. I have been too, so I guess we all on.
Okay, let me make sure this posted. I think it did. Let me make sure.
Welcome to Rants and Okay, well, anyway.
Okay, yep. We in there.
Welcome to Rants and Recap, where we do that rant and recap TV shows and films written, directed, or starring people of color. I am Fee, that is Shy, and that is Big Slim. So today we're talking about BMF season 2, episode 2. Let us know if you watch BMF. Share this out with someone that you probably think would like BMF, that likes BMF, and want to come and just chat about it. And if you want to join us on screen, put a comment below. Show your face. You can
Don't be scared.
You can join us in the conversation. Oh, goodness. Turn off that. So there's that. Oh my God, I don't know how to turn off my. Okay, so when we get off, y'all gotta tell me how to. I need to know how to put like do not disturb on my phone or something because my notifications.
You should. So like for me, I can literally like swipe down, and when you swipe down, it should be on that menu. Like I see it, it'll say "Do not disturb," and then you just click it, and it'll turn it on.
Will it turn off my Wi-Fi or is that airplane mode?
You said what?
Will it turn off my Wi-Fi?
No, do not disturb is its own thing.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll look at what I now because I'm trying to mess. So
I'm on your favorite part. Your favorite part on Fee.
Did she walk up the stairs?
No, when she was about to give him some, and he brought up that credit card bill.
Oh my goodness. So yeah. Also,
She walked up them stairs like Diana Ross.
man, I was hollering. I said, "Why is she walking up the steps so extra?" I was like,
Wait,
"Oh
I didn't pay attention. Okay, now I gotta go back and see that part.
man, it was hilarious." It's
Is
like
that
she
the part
died.
before she had to talk with her mama?
It's when she was going into the
And
mama
then she
house.
walked up to the house.
Oh, you talking about when they just pulled up, her and the kids, and she had on that. They was like, dang, did Charles get a promotion or
Yeah,
or something? Okay,
that part. She walked up them steps like
I'm gonna have to go back and look at it.
I be feeling like the man when I walk through. That's how she's walking up the steps.
I was cracking up. She was like, Wendy's giving out raises. I was screaming.
They were so merch alert. We do have t-shirts and hoodies, rants and recaps. No, I'm not wearing, but I was wearing last week. T-shirts 30, hoodies 50. Period. We have small to extra large, and we will be introducing things gradually. So yeah, tell them what we're gonna be introducing, Shanice.
So in addition to t-shirts and hoodies, we also have distressed baseball caps on the way. They're gonna come in 2 colors, black and camouflage. And it's gonna have our rants and recaps logo across the front. It's one size fits all. It has the adjustable strap at the back so you can tighten it or loosen it up to fit your head. And it's unisex, so men or women can wear it. And it's great material, 100% cotton twill. So yes, that is on the way. And it'll be $20 for the hats.
I just want to say that one size fits all hats do not work on my ginormous head ever. So in addition to having a big head, I also have big hair. So it just never works. I need a skull cap or something like that. So which sucks. I like hats with the brim on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what I'm gonna do.
We gonna add some for people like you with the hair.
Yep. So if y'all are interested in merch, if y'all rock with us, y'all want to support this channel because it costs for us to do this, then you can send it to my Cash App, All About Fee, and include your name and what you want, like shirt, hoodie, hat, and then include your address. So I think that's it for all for the merch alert. I think that's it. So yeah, let's talk about BMF.
And FYI, that's what the rants and recaps logo is gonna look like on the hats. It's so cute. I love that logo.
Cool beans. So you said what'd you say? Camouflage and what else did you say?
They come in black and camouflage. Those are the 2 colors. And when the hats are ready, they can cash at me or Apple Pay. I really prefer Apple Pay, but you know, whatever works. But once I have the hats, I can give you my info for you to include on there.
All right. Okay, so Shanice, you took pictures and all that good stuff.
No, I just took a screenshot of my post because it had the highlights that I had peeped out from the episode, so I won't forget.
Right. So you got more than one thing that you peaked though, right?
Yep, I have.
All right. So you can start and we'll piggyback on you.
All right, bet. So it's not in any particular order, y'all. So this may be going out of sequence. But the first, I'm sorry, this lives rent free in my head, but that baby, they almost took little TJ out. That was like the first thing that came to mind. I had the same facial expression that they had on the TV. I was just like, oh my God, like
I just was confused as to like, really, why would you? But I got to keep in mind that he is 17 or something like years old, allegedly, supposedly on the show. Because I'm just like, who in their right mind would think that's a good idea? You got a whole baby. Unless
I get it, but it's just like if you're gonna do that, you have to be careful. You shouldn't have left that bag unattended. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
Because the idea was actually kind of smart. You know what I'm saying? Like it was smooth, but nigga, you gotta attend to that bag.
No, once you get in the house, y'all supposed to stash that for y'all do anything else.
Man, they took that can so quick. She was getting ready.
Oh wait.
Little TJ was about to see everybody.
When she was poured it in a cup, and they looking like. I was just like, the idea, it was a good idea. I think that was like a genius idea. But again, he should have been holding that. He should have had the little strap over the bag over his like shoulder while he was driving. Like, look. But then I would have had a suspicion with what's her name? What's the girlfriend name?
Damn, what, LaWanda? Wanda?
That's her name?
Her name can't be Wanda. That's like that's
Wanda.
Oh. I think it is Wanda though.
Is it?
You gotta think this is in the 80s. Okay, I had a question, and maybe I missed it. I don't know, but I'm trying to figure out how did Terry know that B Mickey wasn't gonna be able to make that run? I was like, did I miss it? Like, I was confused how Terry knew. Like, did B Mickey hit him up and they just didn't show that part? Cause I'm like, how you know he wasn't about to make that run?
That's a good question. Do you know Lindare? Because I thought I missed
it. It was because of the police. Remember when he first got stopped at that checkpoint?
And he called him on the payphone.
Right. He was like, yeah, B Mick ain't gonna be able to make it through these checkpoints. You know what I'm saying? They gonna check this nigga. So that's why he was shit.
So it actually kind of worked out in B Mickey favor then, without them even knowing what he had going on. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. Nope, I ain't even peeped that. I don't even remember that part either.
I mean, I remember that part, but I don't know. I guess it just went over my head. But that makes sense.
Okay. That was cool. Yeah. Derek, you want to talk about the cousin Jerry Curl?
And you want to know what's crazy? I saw Derek post before I even watched the episode. So then when I watched it, I just immediately, soon as the camera went to him, I immediately knew what he was talking about.
I don't know why they did old boy like that. That was horrible.
And he already not cute, so it was just a double win.
Every girl and flattened it out and dried it, stuck it on this nigga head. That looked like a dead fucking cat on this nigga shit. And then somebody came on the post was like, well, that's how Jerry curls were. I was like, no, my daddy had a Jerry curl. He kept this shit together. This shit was moisturized and coiffed, and you know what I'm saying? He had a little shag in the back.
Somebody dipped in that TP stash. They're like, hey, we fella, we need to borrow a wig real quick.
Somebody said, hold on. Hold on. All right. Can y'all see me?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad they cut B Mick hair because that little high top he had on last season wasn't working.
It's not always they gotta get permission. Okay, maybe next time we go live, before we go, you should make a post like, hey, if you're planning on joining the live, make sure you accept.
Or can you go live and then share it to the group?
Possibly. Whoever that is that's comment, I'm about to post. How did I do this last time? See, I cannot remember. I'm about to post because you have to give permission for your name and picture to show across the screen. So I'm gonna put it in the chat. It's real simple. Just click on it. It's real simple. Just click on it. Can y'all see it? All right. Let me close out of that. Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. So I just pasted. I just posted in the chat. That's the link you have to go to give permission for your face name to be on the screen, so we'll know who is on the screen. But in the meantime, who is it on the screen? Like, who is this talking or chatting? So somebody said BMF watch party next Friday night with some of the cast and crew. Y'all gotta come meet a few of them.
Oh, that's Cisco. What up, Cisco?
Who is Cisco?
He in the industry. He do a lot of stuff. He be like at the castings and stuff, but like the Detroit movies, he do like party promoting. I've done a couple events with him.
Okay.
He real cool. Yeah, he just joined, I think, like a week ago.
Where's the watch party at?
Cisco, isn't it on the 27th? If it's on the 27th, that's why I didn't hit you up, because I got another engagement that day. I'm sorry. I definitely would have came.
Okay.
Yeah, he be having the plugs for like celebrities and stuff. He was with me too when I did the extra scene downtown at the Fox for this season. He was there too. He was one of the extras too.
Okay. I had to think of Cisco the singer or Cisco the drink. He said not the song and not just Detroit film watch party. Oh, it's at Trust. Okay. Is that date the 27th? Yeah. So, because tomorrow is the 20th, right? Yeah.
So I think it's next week. If it's Cisco, if it's not on the 27th, if it's a different date, then hit me up, because I definitely want to pull up.
He said next Friday. So
he did. So it is the 27th. Oh, never mind.
So you can't do it. Tangly.
I know. I already committed to another engagement.
Okay, then. Look, okay, then. All right. Go ahead, Shanice.
Next highlight I have is one of your favorite parts. The I ain't getting no cutty. See? And I had a question about that. So this is the part when Lucille was finally about to get Charles. She bought a cute little nightgown or whatever, and he brought up the damn credit card bill
at the wrong time.
So my question to the guys, I guess to everybody, was that an appropriate time to bring that up, or was Charles tripping? He should have got the punani first and then talked about it the next day.
He should have hit first.
Why you gotta say it like that, Derek?
He was pressed the other night. Like, you all up at 3 o'clock in the morning, so go on and get that. She done got all dressed up for you and shit.
Yeah, because he said it was 3 weeks, right? He said it's been like 3 weeks. Oh, that's the follow-up question I had too for people who are in relationships. Because this comes up a lot. Is there like a certain time frame where you should be having sex with your mate like twice a week or whatever? I don't be in my stuff long enough for that to be a conversation, because I be on to the next. I be on my Lori Harvey. But I do want to know, for people who are in relationships, is that a thing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we should be getting it in 2, 3, 4, 5 times a week. Like, how does that work? I'm curious.
Oh man, I wish it was.
if you like each other, you should.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Derek.
I said, if you like each other, you should. And it shouldn't be like a scheduled thing. Y'all should just be fucking.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was gonna say, because I'm like, if we scheduling it, I feel like that takes away from it. Like, I want it to be spontaneous. Like, hey, we both in the mood, and we just do it. I don't want it to be like, oh yeah, today is the day, it's that time. I feel like that takes away from the enjoyment of it.
Like, even if we married, we got to be doing it at least once a week.
Yeah, but I feel like if you already in tuned and the chemistry is there, you shouldn't even be thinking about how long it's been. You know what I'm saying? Because you already just doing it anyway. So if you it got to be some issues if you really able to be like, hey, it's been like a month and we ain't did nothing. What's up? You know what I'm saying?
But sometimes life happen, like, stuff get busy and all. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
that is true.
I just know that, like you, yes, I've been in long-term relationships and all that, but honestly, I feel like with my healing and all that stuff, I realized that I really just never really liked nobody, not like that for real. And that's me being honest. Except for when I was like in my early 20s. But I was in my 20s, so it was just like, and we didn't live together, but that was one person that it was never forced. It was never ooh, it's been 3 weeks. It's been never. They didn't even have a chance to even occur because it was just happening so frequently. But
Got
um
it.
I would love to think that if I were in a relationship where I was really feeling the person and we were into each other and everything is all aligned and good, that it would happen on a regular basis. That's like ideal for me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think once a week is asking too much. I really wish some married people were on here because I'm just curious to know, especially those that have been married for a long period of time.
Me
So,
too. Anybody? Is anybody on?
or in a long relationship, long term relationship.
Yeah, I would love to hear
But
feedback.
I want that before I get too old. Even though I don't think I'm old now, but I am, getting older.
And you
But
never too old because these senior citizens be cutting up, especially in them nursing homes.
I don't want to be like the citizens in the nursing homes. I don't want to be like the citizens in the nursing
I'll
homes.
be cutting up.
Listen, they be having like legit like high STD rates. You know that?
Sneaking in rooms and stuff. Like, that used to be my work life. So I used to reception and everything. And
Oh,
baby, they would sneak into rooms and get
'cause
caught. Like it'd be a whole thing.
listen, because why we stopping? Like age ain't number the number.
Right. And at the end of the day, yeah, we in this nursing home, but I'm grown as hell. Like, hey.
Exactly. But protect though, because old people still be getting stuff.
I'd be
Yeah.
so upset if I caught an old couple fucking.
I am so glad I'm not in that work life no more. Like I did my time. It was a cool experience. It definitely humbles you, but yeah, I'm not about that life no more.
It's
Wait a
like
minute.
2:30 and you go in to take their vitals and Miss Johnson giving them head.
I gotta send y'all this video. It's a reel going around. Oh my god. The girl, I guess she's a CNA or whatever. And I think she did a video on her client, and he straight up asked her. It was an older white man, so cute. He was like, "Can you gonna suck my dick? Are you gonna suck my dick?"
I've
And she
seen
telling
that
him,
one.
She was like, whatever his name is. She like, "No, I'm just here to change you." He was like, "If you not gonna suck my dick," he basically like, "You could just leave the room if you not gonna suck my dick." I got me when I tell you I watched that video like 3 times. I was crying laughing because he was so serious. And he like, I don't want you to change me. I don't want you to give me no mess. I want you. Are you gonna suck my dick? Is what I'm asking you.
Like, send it to me. But why would you be mad if you saw you saw that, Linda? Why would you be mad?
Cause you expect to catch teenagers fucking and some shit like that. Like, especially if you, like I said, if you at work and you going to take their temperature and give them their meds, and they're in there hunching on each other, I laugh, but I'm like, y'all get y'all ass up.
Not the hunching.
Listen, I've had when I used to be when I used to work at Rainbow Rehabilitation as an RA. Man, I used to get asked some of the wildest things by the residents. Like, it's not for the weak, not at all.
I believe it. Totally. Okay. So I
Can
don't
we
know if I said it to y'all, but I'm just gonna say it on here. I didn't think that was the right time for Charles to bring that up. I think that his point was valid because she was wrong for doing that baby name, but it's crazy because the generation like we're from, me and like Lynn Derrick, parents were doing that a lot. Like my mom didn't do it, but it was like a for real like common thing. And I just knew that it was wrong even as a teenager. I knew this couple, like everything was in their kid's name. Like every single thing. But I think it's at a point now, like I don't think you even could do that now. I think something was put in place like I don't think you can really I don't think you can do that now. Like put stuff in your kid's name.
Yeah, because motherfuckers was becoming adults and their credit was already fucked up.
Mm-hmm. I know some people who was in situations like that. It's fucked up.
I wonder if you still could do that because it's funny because on the show Jenny in Georgia, I don't know if y'all watched that, but it was a lady, she's a she had her daughter at 15, so she's 30 and the daughter is like 15 now. And it's just showing like everything that she's gone through and what she had to go through to raise the daughter, blah blah blah, all of the scheming and conniving stuff that she had to go through. But the daughter found out that she was using her name. She went and checked her credit. Her credit score was like a 300 and something.
Oh,
And
wow.
she was like bad. And I'm like, oh man, I thought that you couldn't even do that anymore. But maybe you can.
Probably so, because it's not, because by you not having no credit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to get approved. So I feel like
shouldn't the age or something come up? Like shouldn't somebody be able to know like, oh, this is a 10-year-old? Maybe not. I don't know how it go.
I wouldn't be surprised. Just like somebody may not be on your lease, but as soon as they start getting mail, you can't just kick them out. It's like a whole legal thing. So, and that's fucked up.
Yeah, I don't understand that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
The whole like squatters got rights type of thing.
Yeah, but I definitely agree with y'all. I feel like, nigga, you was just last episode crying about it.
Just last.
You should have got it. You should have got it. You know, both of y'all frustrated. Both of y'all got valid points to be upset. Get it, release it, and then talk about it tomorrow.
Right. Like, why y'all spooning? That's what I said. Like, why you spooning? And then you just say, why, whisper her ear, like, that was fucked up that you got that credit card.
He could have brought it up while he was hitting.
Oh, no.
No.
That would have pissed me off even more. That would have, I would have got dry so quick.
Right. No. Like the Sahara.
And then he did it so smooth, though. She was like, you like it? He was like, yeah, I like it. Then he just flipped. Yeah, did you use the credit card? I was like, damn, Charles.
Totally flipped.
He did that shit so quick. I probably would have walked out the room like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, I would have been so upset.
And then he tried to play it like he the only one that's stressed. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. And then we going back and forth and we about to, compare who's more stressed than the other. That's the problem. Like, I'm tired of all that.
It's his ego. I was even irritated with him with the whole Terry thing. Now, don't get me wrong. He was giving Terry some good advice, too, because, nigga, you can't be picking up people in fucking street clothes. Like, you have to look the part. So, but it was just like, Terry was giving you good advice, too. Like, drop it. So it's just like Terry said, we have to listen to each other. We in business together. Like, and the daddy so used to being a daddy, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how y'all parents can get sometimes. Thinking y'all right and all that. And it's just like, Charles, you need to listen.
Right. So I agree with that.
But
yeah, those are some good tips. But I didn't like that part. But because again, she did what she had to do because Nicole needed bras. If I hear that one more time, it's like she needs them bras. And like,
listen, okay, I'm sorry, real quick, because I know it wasn't just me. Speaking of bras, them bras was too damn big. But Nicole, did y'all peep how big them bras were?
The one she sent her back with?
Yes, I'm like, come on now, make it realistic. Y'all know that girl, her breast is not that big. Them was some big ass bras she had in her hand.
You right. I was just like, okay, maybe Wayne ain't showing us what Nicole, working with because she a kid. Maybe
no, them bras was for Lucille.
Listen, JCPenney the stuff. I remember my grandma catalog and let me order some bras, and it was the best thing ever. It was like I had those bras forever. They was strong.
Nah, legit. I used to go school shopping at Penny's in middle school. They used to have cute like formal wear. Cute little outfits, yeah.
Oh no, I hear somebody downstairs. But so yeah, they just everybody frustrated. But I made a post today about how like about single men and single women, how um we're just like pointing the finger at each other pretty much, like nobody's listening, and it's like for real, like we're not listening to each other. So I feel the same way as far as that goes. It's like I know it happens in like relationships all the time when it's just like, no, I'm tired, I'm working, and she's like, well shit, I'm tired too. So y'all going back and forth, and we really trying to really pretty much gauge like who's right and who's wrong and who's more tired and who's more valid. And I'm sick of everything. I'm sick of all it.
Yep, that's why that would have been a perfect time for them to smash, because then you could have released it, and then you probably could have had a good conversation the next day because you wouldn't got it out.
Valid. Okay. What's up? What else on your list?
This motherfucker, this super villain who just got 50 million lives, Lamar.
Right, because I feel like what's her
because
name?
nigga, you need a whole colonoscopy bag. So I'm trying to figure out how you just out the hospital and
How?
just, and it had to hurt when he choked up my man because he fell on him. So I'm like, did he hit your spot
First of all,
where you gotta have
how
a
you
bag
got the
hit?
strength to choke somebody out? I don't get it. You just woke up out of coma. You ain't supposed to be able to even stand up, nigga.
How? I was saying the same thing. Like, where is he at? Like, why is he? What is the purpose of?
And then you in the street in the rain bleeding. Wasn't it raining when old boy picked him up?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny because you know the whole Rain song when he getting ready, when he was about to do his thing, start killing. Just, but see, but it's kind of believable because when you crazy like that, I feel like psychopaths have extra, just strength.
No, they was doing too much. That was some old,
Let Darren like, nah.
He said it
days
wasn't
of our
believable.
lives type shit. First of all, he shouldn't even came back. He should have been dead. Now y'all got this nigga choking people and limping down the street, and of course somebody he know find him. Come on.
What's his name? Darnell Rollins. What's his name?
Yeah.
Is that his name?
So
like,
I think the guy who he playing,
That's
because they
hilarious.
talked about him in the documentary, I think his real name is like Lamar or something with, it do start with an L.
Shanice.
Huh?
What you doing?
Right. Did you? What happened to you?
No, I was just literally about to ask you, like, how we switch like that.
Because you went out, came back in.
I promise you, my hands are right here. I ain't do nothing. My phone is literally like on the.
Glitch in the matrix.
See, this that parent. See,
It had
we still in retrograde.
Look, and it's showing that it's showing that like you're a guest in the room. Like I needed to invite you in.
Wow.
That's crazy.
You know what? It low key may be Apple. I think Apple really trying to get me to upgrade. So my phone been doing crazy shit for the past month. But I said this motherfucker got to blow up in my face before I buy another phone. So it low key may be Apple just fucking with me. But I'm not. My phone is paid off. I'm not upgrading shit.
I know that's right.
Back to super villain. Yeah, I'm just like, okay, Lamar.
Yeah, because something in me was telling me that he wasn't going to be dead. Yeah. But and then when they showed him on the little board, you know how they have all the people up on the board and they had them deceased. I didn't really want what's my to die though. What's her name?
Kato.
And
that's my next highlight. He on my next highlight because I wanted to bring that up too. But yeah, I'm curious to see how this about to play out because they did mention the doctor said he was gonna need a bag. So how you about to be in the streets when you need a whole bag? Like you can't shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't shit on your own according to the doctor. So how you really about to be out here on the streets with no medical team? All right, BMF writers, how y'all finna finesse this one?
I'm so confused because he legit shouldn't have been. It should.
And then how you escape? Like I don't know.
None of it made sense.
None of it.
Just because of the condition he was in. It would have made sense if his condition wasn't so bad. But I was listening to what the doctors was saying and the fuck.
Yeah, I ain't like that. I don't want him to come back. He's so mean. I don't. It's
just grimy.
he is, and I don't like it because I feel like that's probably how he is in real life, but he probably not. But it's just when people play their role too good.
You know, he a British dude.
I'm telling you, Charles gonna forever be Charles. I can't stand him.
He the what? What you say, Linder?
He's from London. He's English.
I know.
Oh, he is. Yep. He's actually very handsome too. In real life, he be looking dirty on BMF, but he handsome in real life.
He ain't very handsome, but he is. Yeah, he do look dirty on.
Real dirty. I remember the first time he came on the scene. I'm like, damn, he looked like when him and Cash Doll. I think they had a sex scene. I was like, he looked so musty, like he stink. I'm like, he probably don't, but he was just looking real nasty. Ugh.
He do.
Sorry, but I'm real big on hygiene, and I just can't.
Roasted the fuck out of this nigga. He dirty, he ugly. Damn.
No, he's not ugly. But he be looking so nasty on the show. Like he just looks so unclean and unsanitary.
He does. I agree with that. I had to look him up in real life, and I'm just like, he's not even bad looking.
He not. He is very handsome.
Yeah. Okay, what you got next? Or was that
okay, next highlight, B. Mickey.
Okay.
So I got a lot to say about this. He's one of my favorite characters. I really like B. Mickey. I really want B. Mickey to come clean to Meech. Like, I feel like, nigga, you literally just killed your girl for the same shit you doing right now. I'm like, can you please just be honest? Like, I feel like if he just be straight up with Meech should understand. Like, Meech was going through the same shit with the cop. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, bro, just be honest, because I don't want to see you get your water cut off.
You think Meech understands? Is that what you said?
I do. I feel like if he be honest, like, hey, Meech, he got me. He got this on me. What we gonna do? He trying to get me to flip on you. Yeah, like, tell your mans. And then I feel like they making money. I feel like Meech could put his mama in a better facility.
But the cop putting the mom in a better facility.
I know, but I'm saying he don't need the cop. I feel like they could do that off the money that they making. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if he would be straight up with Meech got him. I feel like they'll make sure his mama good. So I just feel like he just, I don't know. I feel like he's trying to think of something because he really don't want to flip on Meech. That's why I kind of think he, giving him BS intel. But then at the same time, it's just like, how long you gonna keep this up? So, but do y'all think Meech know though? Low key.
I do. I know. Well, based on the little post that you made in the group.
And I kind of think he know too, because remember when he was on the phone and he was like, hey, what's that? And he was like, oh, I forgot to turn the radio down. So I'm like, and then I don't know, that did make a lot of sense because they was like, Meech been throwing out a lot of I love yous and you my right hand, and it's only episode 2. So I'm like, yeah, maybe he trying to get him an opportunity to like, hey, you better come clean. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to see B. Mickey die. I like him.
Well, I don't like that he killed Kato, so I don't know if I care about that.
And that's what make it crazy, because you doing the shit you killed her for.
Man, that's why I'm just like, just being in that like period, I just feel like it's just a whole lot of.
Yeah, that's why I feel like if he would have just been straight up, they could meet you, help him. Like they could have thought of something. You know what I'm saying? Then you ain't gotta be out here looking like, disloyal. But I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we gonna see. All right.
Oh, this is the last one I got. I just said I like the Asian cop.
Do you?
I do. I like her. And that scene was so funny when they met up at that restaurant. He was like, hey, is it cats and dogs in here?
That's racist, but that's what people be saying.
So racist. He had thrown out so many racial slurs. So sorry.
You think, what do you think? You think something gonna happen between them?
No. Ugh, I hope not. I don't want to see that. Charles is so unattractive. I really don't want to see that.
I don't want to see it either, or do you think this is more so just a bonding? But
I think it's more so bonding. I don't think it's gonna go there. I'm trying to see where that son came from because he wasn't in season 1, was he? I'm like, oh, you got a whole son out here, okay?
Yeah, I don't think they didn't show much of his backstory, so maybe it's a way of showing his
No,
backstory.
when he was eating, remember he was eating the breakfast. He mentioned something about your mama gave up your rights in court. Remember that?
Was that season 1?
Yeah, but I'm
No, that
saying
was
they
the
never
first
said nothing
episode.
about it in
That was
season
that
1.
episode. So that
Right.
that was supposed to explain where the son came from, like the mama gave up the right.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Right. So that's why they didn't say it in season 1, because like probably people didn't care about his character. Maybe some people like his character and they trying to tell you.
He's a great actor. I just see him dragging Helen out the house.
You still mad about that? What's
I'm
that?
still mad. If somebody made a post too, like it's been 15 years. Did we forget him yet? And I'm just like, nope.
We still mad at Danny Glover from Color Purple.
Right.
Danny Glover? Or was it Donald? Which one?
Danny Glover.
Right?
Danny Glover.
Yeah, we still mad
I
at him.
ain't seen Color Purple in so long.
We still mad at me either. What he did to her, Ned and Celie. He was
Are
wrong.
we still mad at Michael Ealy? I feel like Michael Ealy the only one that got a pass. Because I'm not mad at him. He was wrong as fuck for what the fuck he did.
You drop them kids out the window. You never get a pass on that.
For what, Color Girls?
But when I see him in other movies, I don't see him. I don't go back to that. Like, it's just like, oh, Michael Ealy. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like out of all the villains, he got a pass because I don't hold that. I don't hold him for that.
I'm scared about that movie. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's why with Color Purple, people really hold that movie in high esteem. So it's going to always.
Yeah, and it's a classic.
Good,
for Color Girls, not really a classic. That was just like a movie.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's like we ain't thinking about Michael Ealy. I still think about Barbershop when I see him. I just always think about Barbershop.
Him and Eve.
You
want to know what's crazy? Speaking of Eve, I seen a post and I was like, oh my God, this is so true. So they was like, how the show gonna be called Eve, which is her name, but her name on the show was Shelly. I never thought about that.
I don't even know if I watched the show, but
I did. I used to watch Eve. I liked
that shit was so corny. I tried to watch it. I'm like, where did you get the white British dude from? Like, he don't fit in nowhere. They just throw white people in anything.
Oh yeah, it was him and the old boy from Blue Street who never had no money.
Right.
And then the other nigga from Barbershop who played Eve boyfriend who was cheating. Oh my God. But yeah, her name was Shelly on the show, but the show was called Eve, which is her real name.
That is crazy.
Funny.
I didn't even know.
I never thought about it till I seen a post. I'm like, where do people dig this shit up from? Like, that never crossed my mind.
The internet is hilarious. Like, when you use the internet the right way, it'll just have rolling all day long. Like, it's undefeated.
That's why I can't stay off of it. I keep telling myself, oh, I'm going to take a hiatus, and I'm still on here. But I got to be on here because we got to promote and stuff. So it's just like, I kind of got to be on here.
I don't know. Don't let us be your crutch.
It's just funny. It's just the memes. It's entertaining.
Go on and take your hiatus. I took a hiatus.
My friend be doing it too. She'll deactivate her Facebook for like 3 months. I'm like, I can't do that. If I'm closing it, I'm closing it. I'm not doing all the back and forth.
You could do it. Deactivating, you ain't gonna know.
Just take the app off your phone.
Or that.
And you know what I'm gonna do? Re-download it. So that's why I'm like, for me, I'm gonna just be on it. Like, it ain't.
You just say forget it and you ain't gonna try.
Yeah.
But did you take notes, Derek? Not, like mental notes or something that you want to talk about on it? Because that was pretty much the stuff I.
Yeah. I want to talk about the dude at the beginning with the shootout. Like, why the fuck did he get out his car and run? That made no sense whatsoever.
And left the shoe behind.
You was getting away. You had got away. You was around the corner. You get out the car and start running and lose your
right.
Shit. I don't get it.
I'm like, you deserve to get killed. Like, I'm glad they found that shit.
And then go leave a shoe behind. He was like, I'm gonna get this Cinderella motherfucker. And then got him. He did die, didn't he?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
he got him.
That whole scene that made no sense. I'm like, dog, you in the car, you getting away. Why you get out and run?
I guess he was so shook. Like, damn, these niggas firing back. Then you know how you be so scared you do dumb shit?
You shouldn't be the gunman then. They shouldn't have that nigga.
Very true. Another part that had me, I'm like, that didn't make no sense. I don't know if y'all peeped, but when Terry was on his way to Ohio and he got stopped, and the cop was like, "Why was you backing up?" And he was like, "Oh, I was trying to get my documents together." And I'm just like, "Nigga, what?"
You sound guilty as hell.
That's what you came up with on the fly. I was just like, "What?" I just would have kept it real. Like, I was backing up because I was gonna try to find another way. Like,
right.
That ain't
talking about I'm trying to get my documents together, nigga. What?
Like driving, like yeah,
Like
I don't.
these
Yes,
niggas are teenagers, so they's coming up with some dumbass excuses.
I was just like, okay, Terry. And then Wanda had to jump in. I'm like, you not gonna tell them where you going? You really are going to Ohio for your grandma? Like, what's going on?
Right. See, that's why I gotta remind myself. I just gotta be like, he is really only 18 in the show.
Yeah.
Maybe
I just forgetting too that they are whole teenagers on here.
And I wanted to talk about the guy in Cleveland that tried to run the coke, the light skinned dude with the big face.
Oh, and he went to his mama house.
Yeah. That shit was wild.
He said with the big face.
That nigga had a huge head. I was like, they look like the doctor almost dropped him, like dropped him and caught him real quick by his head.
You hate shit.
No, you had me dead in the group chat talking about you thought old girl was blind at first. I'm like, what?
Oh, you talking about Your Honor?
Yeah, I gotta go back and watch that because I don't know what you're talking about.
Where old boy died, and she was like, "I was like, what's wrong with her? Can she see?" I was like, I know she was supposed to be
hollering.
I know she's supposed to be like in shock or whatever, but she was just looking goofballish.
And you talking about the mama, right? Like Carlito and the mama.
Yeah.
I was crying because soon as when I read it, I like visualized her, and I'm like, she do give like Mona Lisa vibes, like she just there. You know how you just be in a room and Mona Lisa just seemed like she just watching you from every angle on the picture. That sound like she do give you the vibes.
Mona Lisa. Okay, I have a question.
So she just be sitting there looking, and she get, like I said, she get one line every episode.
So are you just now finishing season 1, or you been saw it?
No, my brother told me about it last weekend. Like I had heard people talking about it, but he was like, "Man, it's real good, real." So I watched like one episode. I watched the first episode at home, and I'm like, "Damn!" And then I watched like pretty much the rest of the season at work the same night.
So are you finished? So you're not done with season 2, or are you done with season 2?
Season 2 is
no, they're on season 2 now.
Yeah, it's only one episode.
So I just wanted to make sure because I don't know if y'all can get episodes on for y'all little, platforms and fire sticks and stuff. So that's why I was like, did you finish season 2? Because I'm thinking that only drops weekly. Like, I just want to make sure.
First episode.
So, okay.
Yeah, fire stick kind of worked that way. Like it go like how it dropped. Well, for me, yeah.
Okay. I ain't know.
It's so much to watch. I'm like you said, we literally need a TV calendar because I'm like, even Bel Air, I'm on Instagram and I'm like, damn, this shit coming back on. It's just so much going on in February, March. It's crazy. Like I cannot keep up.
I'm not finished. I don't even know if y'all can see it. I'm just showing y'all that I actually got a calendar and I actually got stuff written on them.
And I just started Godfather of Harlem. That's good. And I gotta play catch up with that because they already in season 3.
Yeah, I gotta watch.
I'm like, it's just one episode in, right? Huh?
I can't.
It's only one episode in season 3.
I watched 4 episodes so far, I think. Yeah, I left off on either episode 3 or 4.
I'm on episode 4 of season 1, but I'm gonna have to probably go back and rewatch because it's been so long since I've seen those.
Yeah, Because I was gonna ask you, did you notice that Teddy is old boy from Gully who wasn't talking? That's him.
Oh, see,
And he
I got.
on here singing and shit. I'm like, oh, this how he sound. Because you know he wasn't talking on Gully.
Yeah, but I see him in other movies though. You never seen him in other movies?
No, this is the second time I'm seeing him.
Gotcha.
On film. He's cute. He's a cutie.
He is. He's a great actor.
Yeah, he is. He did good in Gully. Like for you not to be speaking and you just off emotion, like, yeah. But it's just too much. Gangs in London, I'm trying to catch up between my reality shows. I be forgetting about Abbott. Like, it's just too much.
I don't even know what's going on. I watched the first episode, so I'm way behind on that.
Riches, I'm about to start that tonight because I keep hearing about Riches.
Oh, you didn't watch Riches?
No.
Please,
no, but I'm gonna start it tonight. All the Queen's Men just came back on. McGraw. I keep hearing about McGraw, so I'm like, all right, I guess I'm gonna turn Tubi back on. It's just too much.
I need us to be rich already, so that we do this and not be having to work because we need all the time. You see what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm saying. I'm like, this literally is a full-time job between keeping up the group chat, welcoming members, replying to comments,
right?
Trying to bring my business back to life. It's just too fucking. And people be doing it with 10 kids, so I'm like, if they could do it, I could do it.
We can do it. You're right.
For sure.
Lindari, did you start your new job? Did you quit your other job?
Last day tomorrow.
No more ratchet videos.
Are you sad?
No.
Hell no. He been talking about leaving for a minute.
He did. He has. I mean, I'm just saying.
So we got that to celebrate too on Saturday. New jobs.
Did you find a place?
I'll let y'all know tonight.
I can look too. That page I'm following, Vibes of Detroit, they always posting stuff. So if you don't find nothing, I can look on there and see.
Because that ain't my ministry. For real. I'd be like, I don't know.
I just like trying new spots, but I'm down for whatever. As long as it got good food and drinks.
That's it. And if they got music, that'd be a plus. Like they even got a jukebox. But whatever. I don't know. But okay, y'all got anything else?
I feel like it's getting better. This definitely was better than the first episode. So I think it's gonna heat up.
Right.
But this was good. It was decent. It's getting juicy. I really hope my boy come clean. I do not want to see him die.
We gonna see. Because they better not kill him and they made, got Lamar coming back.
Lamar ass gonna make it to the final season.
I believe he probably will.
But I don't think he probably will because I don't think he dead in real life. Like the kid he's playing. Yeah, so if anything, he may end up in jail.
No. I don't know, about an hour. It's a crap. No, 2 hours ago. Check it. You can look at it and see. Check it and see.
But y'all definitely, if y'all haven't looked at it already, the documentary that's on there, it's really good. I finished it the other day. No, it's really good. It really makes BMF make more sense because you obviously know a lot of stuff is fictional on here because of legal stuff. So like on there, they actually kind of, for the most part, talking about the real stuff. So it just puts things in perspective. Like they was talking about Lamar character on there. Like he was really crazy for real. Like they was talking about him on there. So it's good. It's really good. They show all the real people. So like they did really good with casting. Like Lucille really looked like they mama. Like she is a good lookalike. Charles, he was a good for the real Charles. Da Vinci really kind of looked like Terry for real. Like he favored him. Like that could be like his little nephew or something.
When he was younger?
Mm-hmm.
Because Terry was cute when he was younger.
Yeah. So I like that too because they show like the real clips and videos. And I didn't know Meech was plugged like that. Like he really put rappers on. I didn't really know the backstory for real until I watched this. So I'm like, damn. He was really out here with the rappers and shit. Like I knew about Jeezy, but I didn't know it was like other rappers too that he was involved with and helped put on the map. And like this nigga really did a lot for the community. It's fucked up that he got that sentence for a non-violent crime, but that's the world we live in. I was like, damn, you murderers don't even do that much time.
Right.
I mean, goodbye.
And I don't know if y'all noticed, but 50 really is the GOAT. So he, I guess he called Meech in prison and was like, hey, I want to do a show about BMF. And he wanted Lil Meech to play him because, you know, he looked just like his daddy. So he paid for him to get acting classes and everything.
Oh, wow.
So I think that was real dope of 50. Yeah, he hit up Meech like, I'm about to pay for your acting classes. I want you to pay for this role. And he basically was like, you know, saving his life. Like he was like, he knew he'd end up like his daddy, even worse, if he ain't get him out. So he was like, I gotta put him in the right spot. So I was like, that's what's up, because you ain't even have to, you're not obligated.
That's valid. No, I didn't know.
Because I was wondering, I'm like, this is his first acting gig. He doing real good for this to be his first gig, but he had the classes. I was like, okay, that makes sense. Like, you know, he took some classes. But yeah, 50 did that. I was like, that's what's up.
Okay. But okay.
I love documentaries. So I be all in.
I do too. That's what I say. I already seen a couple of the BMF. I don't know what those would be called, but you know how they had those shows and they talk about different, you know, crime shows. So I did see a little bit about Meech and the rappers and all that. I didn't know that before.
Yeah. And they really were like a mafia, like really, like they ran shit like how the mafia did. It was sweet. Like it's a real legit 500 company. What they call them companies, Fortune 500 or whatever. It was really like that, but just with the drug business. Like when you really think about it.
Yep. A lot of them do be.
Yeah.
Oh, that's come on.
They actually was interviewing the cops who actually took them down. Like they was in the documentary talking about the situation.
Dang.
They was really, they built up this case for 15 years. They was like tracking him from 1990 to what was it, 20 something, but it was like 15 years, whatever that time frame was. Meech was even on there talking like it took 15 years for y'all to get me, like y'all.
That is determination.
They wanted this nigga bad. Like they was wiretapping phones.
See,
getting niggas to flip. They was on his head.
I can't add that to the watch calendar. I just can't.
But it's good though. I learned a lot. Like I learned a lot of stuff. I did not know all of this. They was showing Meech when he was a baby. He was so cute, little Meech.
Oh, I believe that.
Yep.
Y'all got anything else?
No.
All right then.
Right.
No.
All right. So we'll be back next week to talk about BMF because each episode is getting progressively better. So we'll be in the chat.
Merch on the way.
Merch on the way. I might have on a t-shirt or a hoodie next time.
I know I gotta send you my money.
A hat next time. I don't know if you'll have a hat next time, but
yeah, it's in production now. So I actually just emailed them, so I'm waiting on them to give me a price for how much everything gonna cost.
Huh? Maybe we could do a mock-up of the hat.
Oh yeah, like because they're gonna send me a proof. So when he sends me the proof, then we could share it so people can know.
Okay.
What it'll look like.
All right. We'll be back next week to talk about BMF. Bye, y'all.
Bye.